right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, happy Friday out there to everyone. Today is Friday, February 6th, 2026. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video, taking a look at our regional picture. And not much going on. As you can see, there is not much to talk about. We have a clear radar picture. We are sunny mainly. There is a mix of clouds and sun out there this morning, but overall, we don't have anything on the radar this morning. And temperature-wise, we're off to a mild start. We're off to 41 already in Sioux Falls. That is much above our normal high temperature already. We're at 32 in Aberdeen, 37 in Huron, it is 40 in Pierre, 39 in Chamberlain. Out west, it's a little bit warmer. We're at 48 in Deadwood, 48 in Rapid City, 44 in Buffalo, it is 36 in Faith. Down into Nebraska, we are at 39 in Valentine, 45 in Alliance, 51 in Sidney, 46 in North Platte, 40 in O'Neill, and 44 in Omaha. Into Iowa, we're at 41 in Des Moines. We're at 39 in Cedar Rapids. We're at 37 in Spencer, 35 in Mason City. And up into Minnesota, we're at 29 in St. Cloud, 32 in Minneapolis, 33 in Mankato, 41 in Laverne, 35 in Rochester. Overall, we're off to a very mild start to your day here on this February 6th. And so we're going to jump into the details of this forecast. We're going to look at the weekend ahead. We're going to look at next week, and we're going to hash out all the details of the forecast here in just a moment. But now let's hear a brief word from our sponsor at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
Okay, so as we look at our future radar using the European model, today we have a high pressure over...
Call or visit us online.
Okay, so as we look at our future radar using the European model, today we have a high pressure over us, and as a result, we are going to be quiet and dry today. And that trend is going to continue through your weekend as you play out Saturday. This is what it looks like on Saturday. Here is Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday looks really good. A really good forecast ahead for your weekend, and for Super Bowl Sunday looks really nice. Now on Monday, we still don't see anything on the radar. Monday is going to be another dry, calm day out there. And then on Tuesday, it looks like Tuesday will be the last of the calm, dry weather. Before on Wednesday, that is when the weather looks to be changing. This has been consistent now for the last several days. And the European model continues to show this system coming through starting on Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, this system begins out west in western South Dakota, Black Hills region, Rapid City. It's going to be an area of mixed precip. It looks like, the green is where we have rain. The pink color is where we have mix, a wintry mix, and, whether it's ice or sleet or freezing rain. And then the blue is snow. So it's going to start again out west into Wyoming and then western South Dakota. And then as we go throughout the day on Wednesday, it quickly expands here into the eastern part of South Dakota, into Pierre and then over into Sioux Falls and the I-90 corridor. And looks like, again, mixed precip is going to be part of this system next week. So it does look like the confidence is continuing to grow in a system middle of next week, around Wednesday, and then into Thursday. So this is Wednesday night, and then by Thursday morning, the system clears out. So really, we're looking at a Wednesday system. Looks like it starts Tuesday night, and then it lasts through Wednesday night. So that's what we're looking at for this system. And after that, looks like we'll clear things out after that. But again, it looks like a system will be coming through our region middle of next week, mainly in the form of snow. But again, a wintry mix looks possible across our region. And this is mainly for South Dakota. Honestly, this is mainly a South Dakota system into southwest Minnesota. So that's what we're looking at for this system. Now, exact amounts and precip amounts and snowfall amounts yet to be determined because it's still too far out to determine that. But we're not looking at a major system here. This is not looking like a huge major system. This is a disturbance that's going to be pushing through the middle of next week. It's not expected to be a whole lot of accumulation of moisture out of this. All right, so as we look at the temperature forecast over the next several days, let's go ahead and play this out here. This is the European model, and as you can see, today is going to be a little bit cooler than what we saw yesterday. Yesterday was very, very warm and mild out there. We had, daytime temperatures at 70 degrees in Rapid City, and then you had temperatures in Sioux Falls reaching 50. Today, we're not going to reach those numbers. We're going to be colder, but overall, in the grand scheme of things, we're still going to be above average for this time of the year. The average high temperature right now is around 30 degrees for our region, and we're going to be quite a bit warmer. We're going to be around 40 in Sioux Falls. We're already at 40 in Sioux Falls this morning, and we're going to probably stay at that number throughout the day and maybe fall a couple degrees throughout the day. Out west, looks like we'll be steady in the 40s to low 50s. And then how about your weekend? Well, Saturday, we're going to start to warm things back up. Sioux Falls will be in the mid 40s for a daytime high. 50s and 60s returning to the forecast tomorrow out west. Look at that. Rapid City more than likely is going to hit 60 tomorrow. 60s in Nebraska. And it's going to be overall a really nice day tomorrow. Get out and enjoy it. Super Bowl Sunday looks really good. Looks even better. 40s and 50s out there, even some 60s out west. Nebraska in the 60s. Central and western South Dakota in the 60s. Rapid City and Pierre will be in the 60s, it looks like. Looks like Sioux Falls will hit 50 on Super Bowl Sunday. So the forecast for your Super Bowl Sunday looks really good. Travel plans should be perfectly fine. And now Monday, it looks like Monday is going to be the warmest day of the 10-day for Sioux Falls with temperatures in the mid-50s. So that's going to feel really nice. 60s to low 70s down into Nebraska. So we're looking at a big-time warm-up down in Nebraska on Monday. Even 50s and 60s down here in Iowa. And 40s and 50s for South Dakota. It's going to feel really nice on Monday. And then Tuesday, it's kind of the last of the really nice, warm, mild air. Although we're going to cool things off a little bit on Tuesday. We're going to be in the 40s, but that's still, 10 to 15 degrees above average for this time of the year. Now, how about Wednesday? Well, it does look like Wednesday, we're going to start to cool things off a little bit, probably into the low 40s, upper 30s to low 40s across the area. Now, panhandle of Nebraska, southwest South Dakota could still be in the 50s yet. But overall trends suggest some cooler weather by the middle of next week with that system. And of course, there's going to be some snow involved. So of course it's going to cool down a little bit. But we're not looking at any cold Arctic air moving in. It's, cooling it down to probably in the 30s, which that's enough. That's cold enough to support snow. But it's warm enough where it's not, super cold. So we're not looking at any drastic cool downs. Really, it's going to be back to around average for this time of the year as our average high is around 30. All right, so that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn those notifications on. And you don't want to miss our content coming your way. Also, be sure to check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well for the latest updates. And you don't want to miss our content over there. And we're going to come out with a couple more videos yet today, so be on the lookout for those. And as always, stay safe and have a great weekend out there. Thank you for watching.